It started with a thud, the unmistakable sound of a body being slammed against a locker. Students glanced over but quickly looked away, pretending not to notice. That was the way things went at Lincoln High School. Your head down, stay. Out of trouble? But that day was different. That day, someone fought back. Samantha Reyes wasn't the type to attract attention. A junior with top grades and a love for classic novels, she spent most of her time in the school library or helping her mom at their small bakery after school. She was quiet, observant, had a strength that few noticed because it was hidden beneath years of silence and patience. But patience runs out. For weeks. A group of football players, Jake, Brent, and Troy, had been messing with her. It was subtle, snide comments in the hall, blocking her path for laughs, dumping her books accidentally. Then it got worse. Pushing, name-calling, humiliating her in front of others. She tried reporting it, but the school brushed it off. Jake was the star quarterback. Brent and Troy were his loyal shadows. With a big championship coming up, the administration didn't want any distractions. Her only solace was the small self-defense class she took twice a week at the local gym. Her mom insisted after the first incident, and though Samantha didn't want to admit it, the training helped her feel just a little less powerless. But nothing could prepare her for what happened that Thursday afternoon. It was between fourth and fifth period, right near the science wing. The hallway was mostly empty, just the perfect amount of space for trouble to unfold unnoticed. She had just closed her locker when she felt the sudden shove from behind. Her back hit the cold metal hard, and before she could turn, Jake and his goons had boxed her in. "You think you're too good for us now?" Jake sneered, towering over her. "Maybe she wants to tutor us in the locker," Troy laughed, slapping the metal beside her head. Her heart pounded. Her books were scattered, and her escape was blocked. The hallway echoed with their voices. "Come on, Reyes, say something." Brent grinned cruelly. "Or are you too scared?" She wasn't. Not anymore. Something inside her snapped. Maybe it was the pain. Maybe the fear. Or maybe it was finally realizing that no one was going to fight for her, so she would have to do it herself. She took a deep breath. Then she moved. With precision and speed, her knee shot up hard and fast right into Jake's stomach. Impact knocked the air out of him. He staggered back, gasping, collapsing to the floor like a deflated balloon. Troy and Brent froze, stunned. Before they could react, she stepped forward, voice steady and clear. "Try me again. See what happens." Wasn't just the move that shocked them. It was her tone. It's the absolute conviction in her eyes. The girl they thought was weak had just dismantled the toughest guy on the team in seconds. The nurse's office had never been so quiet. Jake was diagnosed with bruised ribs. He missed practice, then the game. Without their quarterback, the team spiraled. The loss was humiliating, especially since scouts had come to watch. The school couldn't sweep it under the rug anymore. An investigation was launched. Witnesses came forward. Other victims of bullying began speaking up. One by one, the pieces fell. The players were suspended. Samantha was offered a public apology. But she didn't care about the headlines or the apologies. That moment in the hallway, that was her victory. Still, it wasn't easy afterward. Some students whispered that she had ruined the football season. Others called her a hero. Some teachers praised her bravery. Others avoided eye contact altogether. But the ones who mattered, those who had once felt voiceless, started reaching out. "I saw what you did," a freshman girl told her one morning. "Thanks. I think I needed to see that someone could fight back." Samantha didn't want fame. She wanted change. So she started a school club. Stand students taking action, not damage. It grew faster than anyone expected. Kids from all backgrounds joined. They shared stories, supported each other, learned self-defense, and held the administration accountable. What began as a hallway confrontation became a movement. Looking back, Samantha often thought about that moment. Not with pride, but with purpose. She hadn't just defended herself, she'd ended the silence. And with every student who stood, a little taller, who walked the halls with a bit more confidence, she knew it had all been worth it. Because sometimes strength doesn't roar. Sometimes it whispers colon enough, And when that whisper turns into action, no locker, no bully, and no broken system can stop it. Message: strength doesn't always look like muscles or medals. Sometimes it's a quiet girl who's had enough and chooses to stand, not just for herself, but for everyone still afraid to.